Can you all hear me, boys and girls? Yes. My name is Mother Sarah, and this is Harvey. Is that right? Say hello to Harvey. Give him a wave.
Hello, Harvey.
Have you all collected your bears? Yes. What's that? Yes. Harvey wants me to let you know that he's got his bear too. Yes. I told him he was a bit old for a bear, but he didn't think so. No. He's looking around, checking. Yes, right. Okay. Now, today I'm going to introduce you to all the other team. So we have Sue.
Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi.
We have Yvonne.
Hi.
We have Peter somewhere. Oh, there's Peter. Give him a wave.
Hi, Peter.
And who else do it? Sally. Sally somewhere. Where's Sally?
Hi.
Oh, there's Sally. Right. Okay. And also, we're very fortunate to have Father Abraham. Where's Father Abraham? Oops, here he comes, boys and girls.
Hello, everybody. Well, it's good to see so many people here. Now, I've got a question for the children. So be ready to put your hand up. Who can tell me what sort of book this is? Put your hand up. Oh, you were first. It's a Bible. Well done. It's a Bible. And this is my very own Bible, and I carry this everywhere I go with me. And I've got some more Bibles here. This one. Oh, this one's in a different language. It's for children who live a long way away in a different country. And this one is very old. It's even older than me. Yes. Okay. But we're storytellers, and we like to use the Storyteller Bible. Do you need a moment?
The radio mics are just playing up.
Okay. So
If I can give you a...
I'll do without it, that's fine. So we're storytellers, and we like to use the Storyteller Bible. And we like the Storyteller Bible because it's colourful, and it's got pictures in it, and it's very easy to read. But you know, it doesn't matter which Bible you use, you always get the same story, because it's all about God from beginning to end. And what the Bible tells you is that God made the whole world and everything in it, including you and me. And he loves us very much, and he thinks you're very special. So we're going to tell the very first story from the Bible today, and it's called In the Beginning. And so this is the first story in our Bible.
Right, so we're now going to open the book. In the beginning. At first, there wasn't anything at all. Nothing. So God set to work. But he didn't use his hands or a special machine. He spoke. That's all. He said,
I'd like some light.
and there was light. Brighter than a summer morning or 1,000 Christmas candles. God spoke again. He said,
Sky. I'd like some sky. And some water underneath.
and sure enough, there it was. the bright blue sky with the dark blue heavens above it, and the blue-green sea below. That's what God said next, hard and firm, as if he really meant it. And the blue-green waters parted, and there was dry land underneath, great patches of it, dirt black and brown, here and there, all over the world.
We need some colour.
God whispered, as if he were thinking out loud. And quivering with excitement, green growing things crept right up out of the dark earth. Then burst into blossom, red and orange and blue. Pine trees and palm trees. Rose bushes and blackberry bushes. Tulips and chrysanthemums. God shouted next.
Day! Shining day! Night! Shining moon! Bright shining stars!
And there they were. For morning and evening, summer and winter, time and heat and light. After that, God called to the sky, as if he were expecting some kind of an answer.
Come forth, flying things.
He cried. And through the clouds they came. Flying high and flying low, flying large and flying small, eagles and insects, hummingbirds and hawks. Then God called to the sea.
Come forth, splashing things.
And they came to him too, leaping right up through the waves. Sailfish and swordfish, dolphins and trout, great grinning humpbacked whales. Finally, God called to the earth.
Come forth, walking things, crawling things, running, hopping, climbing things.
And sure enough, they came. Up from burrows, down from trees, out of the high grass, and across the open plains. Now everything was ready, good and ready. So God spoke again.
Man and woman.
Is what he said, as if he were calling the names of his very best friends. And out of the dust came Adam and Eve to enjoy all that God had made, to take care of it for him and to talk with him.
This is the way things ought to be.
God said at last.
This is what I call good.
I'd really love you to say thank you to my helpers. We couldn't have done it without them, so thank you so much. Amazing. So what I'd like you to just have a little think about was that amazing first story. From nothing to all these wonderful things. And I wonder if anybody would like to say which part of the story they liked best. Any thoughts? Monkey? I think it might possibly be the parrot and the monkey. I would agree. They are rather the stars of the show, aren't they? I'd like you to just close your eyes now for a moment and think of something beautiful that you might have seen. Maybe it was when you were out in the countryside. We've got so much beautiful countryside around us. Or maybe if you were lucky enough to visit the seaside. It might be a colourful butterfly or a shiny, shiny, beautiful tropical fish. Then I'm just going to wait for a minute, and Yvonne is then going to say a prayer. And if you want to make it your prayer, please say Amen after Yvonne.
Dear God, thank you for all the beautiful things you have made. Please help us enjoy them and look after them. Amen. Amen.
I think we're going to have to.
Well, it's nearly time for the Open the Book team to say goodbye and to go. And sorry, I'm standing on something. But before we go, we're going to sing a song, and I hope you're going to join in. And the song is called "He's Got the Whole World in His Hands." I hope you know that. It seems to fit in with the story of creation, doesn't it? If you're old enough, you might remember it, because it was top of the hit parade for 6 weeks. But if you're not quite that old, then I'll tell you the words. The word's very simple. The first line goes, "He's got the whole world in his hands." And then the second line is like unto it, "He's got the whole world in his hands." And then the third line is, "He's got the whole world in his hands." He's got the whole world in his hands. So that's not too difficult, is it? We'll have a rehearsal, so we'll sing it first. No actions from the team yet. And if the band can join in singing, but don't play, because I'm going to call the words in between. So this is a rehearsal. We sing after 3. He's got the whole world. 3. He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 Right, that's not bad for a rehearsal. I think it'd be even better on the night, don't you?
Singing sisters.
Oh, I should have introduced the Singing Sisters. Let's give a big hand for the Singing Sisters. Let's come there. But also we need a bit more help, so we could do with some percussion. So Barney, can you come up and help us with a bit of percussion? There's a tambourine over here. This is swing time, and we'll have a stop chorus, a bit more volume. And if you want to join in the actions, yeah, I'm sure you do. Just watch the storytellers on the front row, and you can join in the actions. And I'll tell you the words as we go along. He's got the whole world. Here we go. He's got the whole world got the whole world. In his hands he's got the whole world. In his hands he's got the whole world in his hands. Now the next verse, a little bit quieter, because he's got the tiny little baby in his hands. He's got the tiny little baby in his hands. He's got the tiny little baby in his hands. He's got the tiny little baby in his hands. He's got the whole world. He's got the whole world. He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 Now, if you're doing the actions, if you point to somebody else, we're going to sing. He's got everybody here. Watch the storytelling, just do what you do. He's got everybody here. In his hands, he's got everybody here. In his hands, he's got everybody here. In his hands, he's got the whole world. He's got the whole world. He's got the whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole world. One more time, last time. He's got the whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole world. In his hands. Very good. Give yourselves a clap. You did very well. Well done. And now it's time for the Open the Book team to say goodbye. So goodbye from us. Bye. Bye.